So what happened on October 27th of 2023?
On that day, it was a regular work day, and at the end of the day, I was going home about 4:30 in the afternoon, and I was at the metro station, Minnesota Avenue, and my eyesight was bothering me, and I got too close to the edge, and at the same time, I lost orientation, and I fell onto the tracks.
Wow.
When I did that, I fell face down, and I could not move. I didn't know the extent of my injuries until later on. I found out that I had several broken ribs, a punctured lung, and internal bleeding. Next thing I heard was somebody over the top of me saying, "Get up, man, get up." But I could not move because I was so disoriented and in pain.
Were there other people out there on the train platform?
Yes, there were several.
Like a lot of people?
Yes, several. Must have been some Metro employees. But this one man was standing over top of me and told me, get up, but I couldn't get up, and obviously I needed some help. And he kept down on the tracks with me and picked me up. I can feel somebody grabbing me by the back of my pants, and it seemed like it was just almost the strength of one arm. He pulled me up, put me back on the platform. And later on, of course, the ambulance came and took me on to Washington Hospital Center, and I spent there about 2.5 weeks in recovery. And fortunately, I didn't need any surgery, as my bones and my ribs tended to just come back together by God's grace.
Amen.
And I thank God for the man who helped me up. I couldn't see him, I couldn't identify him, but I just heard his voice. That's all I remember.
Wow. So you don't even know what he looks like necessarily?
No, I didn't see his face.
Okay.
I just heard his voice, and I felt his arm picking me up. And I thank God for him being there and being willing to risk his own life coming down on the tracks to help me up.
Awesome. I can't wait to meet this dude.
Yeah, I want to see him too.
Tell me what happened that day, October the 27th. You were at work at Metro on a train platform. What happened?
Mr. Officer Allen, I hears him calling at the top of his lung, "Harrison, Brother Harrison, I need you down here." I see him along with maybe 5 other patrons that was close to the edge of the platform. He said, "Harrison, as an older man, he fell down on the tracks."
Wow.
And I'm like, what? My attention goes to 1 million by that time. I'm like, what? What you mean? He's down there. He's down there on the tracks now. In the back of my mind, or in the front of my mind, was Stadium Armory is the next station up. It only takes that train 4 minutes to get down here.
Right.
This man could be squashed on the tracks.
Right.
It didn't even register in my brain the weight of this man.
Yeah.
Only thing was on my mind, get him up off this tracks and get yourself up off this track before this train gets down here.
Yeah.
I hoisted him up there, and I don't know, he didn't feel no heavier than 100 pounds at that time, because my mind was just racing. Yeah. Two younger guys, probably in their 20s, they helped him pull him up on the platform.
Good. The brother that you picked up off those tracks, I know that he definitely wants to meet you.
I would love, I've actually kept myself up quite a few nights wondering if I was actually going to meet Greg, so I could actually shake his hand.
Absolutely.
Like, I'm so glad that I was there to help you out on the day that God put me there to be there to help you with your situation.
His wife, his family, his tribe, which I'm a part of, his church, that's what I mean.
Yes.
We want to bring you two together, and we want to thank you formally for what you did. So I'm glad that you came and were able to shoot this little intro video.
I've been so ecstatic about coming out here and just sitting down talking to you, meeting the people, meeting Greg's wife, meeting you, meeting your woman, the rest of the members that's to the church.
February the 24th, we're going to do it.
Sounds great to me. I'll be here.
All right, brother. God bless, man.
God bless. Thank you.
Indeed.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to call Elder Gray Gamble up and Officer Harrison up, and they're going to meet for the very first time. Officer Harrison, come on up. Thank you for your... Come on, Elder, come on, come on. Come on up. No, just stay down. Hey, 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 hey. There he is, right in front of you. Hey! Hey! I was sinking deep within, far from the people's shore, very deeply staying within, seeking to rise no more. But the master of the sea heard my despairing cry. From the rails they lifted me, now sing them I. Love lifted me when nothing else could help. Love lifted me. This is what. Have you got good religion? Certainly, Lord. Certainly, Lord. Certainly, certainly.
Long overdue, long overdue. You can turn around and just face right there.
Yeah.
I'm not used to all that.
Right, he's not used to. Hey, I got one better than that. I got to talk to Brother James a little bit, and he told me, and I'm not going to be long because it's almost probably 2 o'clock. I don't know. But he's had 3 near-death experiences in his life. And he told me, we were sitting right here recording this, and I brought him back home, and he was like, man, I think God made this thing happen so that I can finally get to know who God is. And it isn't luck. Pastor preached about providence before. It's providence because I just happen to know 2 elders who would love to give you Bible study. I just happen to know 2 elders standing right next to you who would love to give you Bible study. Listen, this is from our church. This is just a small, and where is Michelle? Is Michelle here?
She's here, but
Michelle Gamble.
Michelle, oh, his wife.
I want you to meet his beautiful wife. See, this is the woman that you allowed him to come home to. I love it. This is God at work, family.
Yeah,
this is God at work. Thank you, Michelle.
Amen.
This is God at work. Listen, we just wanted to say thank you. God bless you. Keep letting the light that God is putting in you shine, because he's called you for a purpose.
Yes.
And we are going to continue. If Raphael was here looking at me, he'd say, you better close the deal. We're going to continue the Bible studies. All right? Listen, he has to go to work. This brother has to go to work, and we had to move some things around. This is my good brother, Raphael. He's in charge of our Bible study ministry for the most part. So, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Go ahead, get his name.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Name and number. Thank you, Pastor Peeler,
God bless you.
Michelle Jones, for allowing us to do this. We know that it's been a long day, but this is why we do this. Saving lives. Not just in the spiritual sense, but physically, all comprehensively, we're trying to save lives.
Amen.
Thank you, Brother James.
Amen.
Indeed, God bless you.
Come on,
We'll
let's
keep
give it
in
up
touch.
one more time as we leave.
Love you, man. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. God bless you.